Okay everyone, welcome to the third lesson. I think this is the third one or fourth. Last time I talked about migrating an HTML project into the Next.js. Today I will be talking about the styling, the consistency of font family, color and pixel line height between pages, and I will try to show you how I made it, how it is important, how it gives you a lot of benefits in visual wise, and makes your website looks like it is a professionally designed and not just like copy pasted from some other stuff, or its styling is not given too much attention. So what did I do actually? This is my not this. Yeah, let's close these ones first. Okay, so this is my CSS file. I have two types of CSS files. One is containing media screen code, like it deals with breakthrough points. What does it mean? This makes the responsiveness possible in the page. Okay, maybe we could talk about in a later video. So this is my CSS file. On the bottom, I have created 4 class CSS code. These are related to the class names. When you put the dot in front, this directly selects the class name according to this one. So when you use that in an element, in a tag, in a class name, of course, selector, this effect gets activated. So I also added this important select here, important code too, because since I have migrated this project from HTML into Next.js, there's a lot of old code, old CSS code, and when you take the project from another person, you don't know the extent of the code fully. So what does it mean? Maybe the first owner of the project, like my mentor, did some styling here for my paragraphs, all paragraphs of the project. Like if you do like this, not putting the class name dot selector, this will take aim at the whole paragraphs of the web page. Doesn't matter what. So to be able to overcome this issue, I put the important here. So I go over it. I go overwrite it. That's what I'm trying to do here. So I created the Sitka here. Just actually just the font name, not a lot of stuff. I mean, maybe there is a lot of less effort way of doing these, maybe because I just gave a lot of class names, but my aim was just be able to do this fast as I can, right? So I put the neo here, like this is I will try to use this on the body text. I will try to use this on not all of the titles, but on the most of the titles, right? This is my way to go for titles and subtitles, and this is the keystone that I will constantly use, which is giving us the consistency over the pages in the body text, like color. So where did I get this color and why this color? Like, I don't know too. Like I took from the previous project, I tested myself, like I checked if this color suits my web page or my overall design, and I said yeah, it fits very good. So after it fits, I decided to let's use this instead of full black, right? So I also give the font size, because like if you use font size, what happened? If you use font size 28 or 25 here, and use 18 here and use 15 here, like it would look a lot of inconsistency in your web page, and people might think like, oh, this is like your human eye immediately selects those kind of stuff, you know. So also I decided to put a line height, because even the font size is same, if the line height is different, then the text looks a lot of different. For example, they look a lot tight and close to each other when the line height is less. When the line height is more, as you can see, there's space between the text. So I try to hit a line height point that could give me a lot of space, but not too much that it would look too loose for a body text, you know, like one text here, one text here. No, this is just perfect for me. Also, I added some so small letter spacing, which gives the spacing between these texts, like between the letters. So because if it is too tight, like it is too boring, you know. When you give it a little bit of letter spacing, it is very good. So I just went to my index page, right? So I just try to actually implement a new class name, as you can see, to all of my body text. I give the new here, for example. This is here. Okay, so this is kind of different actually. This is a unique design, like it is mixed a lot, so it is not actually too reasonable to think like this is Sitka, it is a bit complex, but after that the web page actually goes very consistent across other pages, other components too. Let's start here. Like there's a join us, so this is new. Like I gave this new, so it is a new, what is it? It's a shorthand. It is a shorthand for this one. I can't read this one, so it is a medium one. Like it is, as you can understand from its name, it's medium, says like it is not too big, not too small, right? So it is new. It says join us. It is an anchor, like it leads you to another verse. So let's move. Okay, it says what do you get? For example, actually this is a kind of title, right? Like I can actually change this to neo bold. Let's see how does it look. Yeah, I think it looks better because it is actually a title, you know, kind of title. So let's keep this in bold. Yeah, I will try to keep my titles and subtitles in neo bold and give my body text neo. So I will try to make it look like there is slight difference in between title and text, but not too much, because they are at the root, they are the same font family. Okay, there's a private Discord chat. I gave it neo bold, right? This is also a title for this element div, right? But in here I gave it new. Why? This is a text, body text. I also gave my specially designed body text color. As you can see, the line height increase, the font size change, the color change. As you can see, I give each of them for the titles neo bold, for text just new. As we move on, we might see what is GS social. What is GS social? Oh, this is empty. Looks like I missed this one. Let's give it a neo bold. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it looks a little bit better. It's good to keep the titles and subtitles a little bit more font weight than the rest of the text, I believe, because the titles get the most attention when you visit a web page at first, right? So we move on, like code with new developers. Yeah, looks like I missed that too. Let's see what happens. Yeah, nothing much changed. It is because probably I set it up in CSS file, I guess, not from here, but okay, it looks the same. So there probably has been set up before my mentor in the CSS file, as I said in the beginning. So there's actually a CSS code written there for these elements. So when I did set up my new styles, it didn't change because they have been already set. As you can see, this is my classic new body text color, so it is the same. Also, these are the actually same, like you see, this is new, and this is the new bold, this is new bold again, this is new again. So actually the website goes like this. Like I try to go each same. Like of course there's differences a bit too, like this is not the complete version, so this, like you see, the color is different, like, but of course the colors won't stay the same at all costs. I believe this is also acceptable, as I see. So actually you can see this is difference too, like full stack program. So this is new bold, the rest is new, just new, right? So I also changed the gray. That was a gray text a lot, like we used gray, a little bit faded gray color previously, but I decided to make it just the same new and body text color class name across all body text and see what happens. I think this looks good. Maybe even I should change these gray ones to be able to match with these, right? I also changed this a bit. So I also played a lot with membership. Like I changed the body color, body from here, and I changed this to the new. I think this looks more readable. Like, of course the coloring and styling might be adjusted a bit, like maybe I could give some border shadow more here, or give a little bit of coloring so I could make it stand out beneath the white background, right? Also I played with these a bit. I give the new bolts here, I give it just normal new. I didn't give it body text color because since the background color is different. Like you can have variations like this, I believe, and this is normal. Like this looks more smooth compared to the before version. Like it is more readable and more quality looking, you know. I also give it a little bit of background, so I played with this page. I created this contact before. I also played with this font family, like this classic stuff I talked to you. I also added a checkout page, but this is just currently in construction. Like I'm trying to be able to add the Stripe checkout to my project. This is also a payment method, something like that. Like if you are in America, it gives you a option like to be used for like users will pay, and there's a Stripe checkout page, and it will just designed for America. Like, so that's kind of a different and unexpected thing, but upon my mentor's request, like I will put a Stripe thing there, and I think there will be some Stripe backend code here, like since the Next.js gives us the opportunity. Yeah, so when the potential client or potential buyers come to this page and wants to buy a program from Jay, right, they will go to the checkout page, and also I will add links to these, and when they click they will just immediately be sent to the checkout page, and when they have sent to the checkout page they will just check their package, they will write their card number and so on, like these infos here, they will just click save and they will just make the payment and get the package. So I think this is the important point for this project actually, because without payment there is no program, right? So this is it for today's lesson, I think, today's video. Thank you.